Hello everybody, thank you for watching. My name is David. I'm a life coach. I help people heal from trauma. This is a question and answer video I do weekly, every single Monday. I'm pulling people's questions off of my comment section from last one. Any questions you guys have, please go down below. Ask me anything you want. I'm going to answer them in the next video next Monday, okay? Asking questions is just huge. It really is. I supply this information because it only takes, a few hours out of my week, every week, and I see hundreds, sometimes thousands of people watch these, and what's happening is you're learning, you're understanding what happened to you, instead of totally internalizing the whole experience and saying it's because you're a bad person, and realizing, no, you were just treated badly, okay? So understanding with love, with compassion, with empathy, and even pity is helping you heal. So keep asking me questions. It's vitally important. More important, if you can talk to someone, talk to somebody. I keep forgetting to leave my website, but I am a life coach and I'm currently taking clients still. If you have any questions about my services or you'd like to book a session with me, reach out to me at daviddemars.com. Thank you. All right, so let's get into the first question in part 2. If you missed part 1, please go back and watch it. Andrew, don't know where you're from. Please leave us your locations, guys. Tell us where you are from. It helps us feel connected. It helps us feel validated. It helps us not, it helps alleviate shame and guilt. It really does. So please tell us where you guys are from. Thank you. Andrew says, thank you, David. You are welcome, Andrew. You were the first person I found who actually explained what had been done to me. And that explanation helped you begin healing, didn't it? I started watching you all those years ago. I went from being an airline captain to homeless, eating out of rubbish bins as a result of being married to a narcissistic psychopath. Oh my God. Andrew, I am so sorry. Wow. You were an airline captain and then homeless, eating out of garbage cans. Man. Woo. The ups and downs, huh? Life is up and down, isn't it? Damn. I'm sorry. You said her father is also a pedophile. You said, I lost absolutely everything I'd ever worked for. I now have sole custody of my 2 sons, and we are super fit, healthy, productive members of society. We are not victims. We are loving, empathetic, caring men. There's no good or bad experiences in life. They're all just growth opportunities. And man, have you grown, Andrew, haven't you? Man. Staying safe isn't growing, is it? Had I not stumbled upon your channel, recovery would have been far more difficult. You're doing an amazing thing helping others. It must be absolutely draining at times. I tried to reach out to help others at times, but the PTSD is just too overwhelming, and you take care of yourself first. I do. I do too. I take care of myself first, okay? Thank you. Thanks for sharing that story, Andrew. Thanks for sticking with your commitment to being a father. Thank you so much for your 2 children. Thank you for sharing that, Andrew. Laura from Indiana. Hello, Laura. Hi, David. I love your channel. Thank you. And the way you explain what it takes to heal and how you validate those of us who have been abused by narcissists and borderlines. Thank you for all you are doing to help others. Could you please explain where to draw the line with people in your life who are hurting you repeatedly? How can you tell if they are acting out against you because they are hurting or acting out because they are borderline or narcissist? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You're asking me, when do we excuse it and when do we not? Never. Never. Someone asked me just not too long ago, just a couple questions ago, someone asked me about, they said that they lied to their friend and their friend discarded them. And they're saying, I thought people are supposed to be empathetic and, forgiving and stuff like this. And this is another part I forgot to mention that I wanted to say for that question. And that is, I get that. I get that. I have a best friend, one of my best friends. I'm just thinking of one of my best friends I've had for a couple of years now. She's beautiful. I love her to death. If I caught her lying to me, it would really hurt me. And I would confront her and I would ask her why. Okay? Because I care about her and our relationship. And I'd want to know why. And then I would decide how that feels. And if she could offer me security that that would never happen again, reassure me that she will never do that again, okay. If I just form a new friendship with somebody and they lie to me, they're fucking out. I don't care. Call me a hard ass. That's not being judgmental. I've lied in my life too. But something we need to understand is yes, everybody makes mistakes. Yes, myself included. And I try to forgive people, and I definitely try to forgive myself. But I stay the way out of people's mistakes. I try to stay out of their way and let them make mistakes and then maybe forgive them. But I try to stay out of their way. And when your mistakes hurt me, there's a problem. And that's when it ends. I hope I'm clear. People can keep making mistakes, but when your mistakes hurt me, now it's my problem. Now your problem is my problem, and I will fix that problem. Trust me. I won't fix your problem. I'll fix the one you put on my plate, and that's hurting me, and it's going to stop right here and right now because I'm worth it, because my life is worth more than that. And if somebody's hurting me because they're hurting inside, or because they're a drug addict, or because they have a personality disorder, or because they're schizophrenic and the voices told them to, it doesn't matter. You cannot hurt me, and it is never, ever okay. And when you do hurt me, you will apologize and you'll explain, and then you'll reassure me that it'll never happen again. Or if you don't, I'll never talk to you again. Hope I'm clear. Could you please explain where to draw the line with people in your life who are hurting you repeatedly? Right there. Don't do it again, bye. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Here, I thought of one reason I'll accept it. My child, who is 9 years old, I don't have a child, I'm saying hypothetically, I have a 9-year-old child that is mentally, I don't know what, right, handicapped, right? And because of their handicap, they hurt me every now and then. And I try and find ways not to get hurt, and I try to accept them still, and I try, you know what I mean? But adults, adult life, family, I don't give a shit who you are. Not okay. Never okay to hurt me. Never. Not once. It's not okay. Well, gosh, David, don't you accept their apology? I might. Still not okay. Does that make sense? You hurt me. You hurt me. It's not okay. I'm going to forgive you. I'm going to allow you in my life because you reassure me that will never, ever happen again. And I feel it. I feel secure that will never happen again. Okay. It's not hard to not hurt people, right? Is that like a hard thing to do? Not hurt people? No. And because are they just acting out because they're borderline? I don't care. I don't care because those are, to me, are still just excuses. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care why. We should learn. I tell people, when you're traumatized, learn why that person hurt you. It'll help you heal. But we're not sifting through, for a good enough excuse why it's okay to hurt me. Nope. Never okay to hurt me. Never. Never, never, never. Thank you. Chris from Australia. No, I'm sorry, from Australia. Chris from Australia, right? Could you talk about smearing and covert narc control manipulation? How they can get people to view the real victim as the abuser? Stuff like pre-smear during relationships. Thanks for all you do to help us. Yeah, well, I mean, all kinds of different smear campaigns out there, right? Political smear campaigns, relationship smear campaigns is what we're talking about. And you've got the typical, when the relationship ends, they start trashing you. Oh, you won't believe what this person did to me. And they'll typically, that kind of person will blame you for everything they did, right? So they'll cheat and they'll lie to you and they'll hit you. And then when they break up with you, they tell everyone that you cheated on them and lied to them and hit them, right? But then you have the one that just never, ever stops trashing you all the time. So the whole time you're dating them, you don't know that they're telling people you hit them. I have seen more men suffer from this. And I'm sure women have too, but I just haven't seen it. That's all I'm saying, as much as I've seen men suffer from this. I've seen men in relationships with women who hit them. The women hit the men, And as far as I know, the man never hits the woman. I would never think of them that they would ever do it. Never saw them do it. And she's out there telling everybody, he hits me, 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 until she tells the wrong person, and that man put that guy in a hospital. Almost killed him. I've seen once where he almost killed him. Almost killed him, almost died. I've seen multiple, there's so many men in jail right now for hitting their exes or their girlfriends or wives, and they never did. So most of this is just this huge unhealed victim, the borderline. Huge, most of it is just emotion, because there's different kinds of smear campaigns, right? I'm going to talk about the two major ones. And one is this emotional reaction. The borderline is the burn victim, never healed, always suffering, always traumatized. You see them and you try and help them, and to help them, you have to put your arm around them, and oh, you just hurt them again. You just abuse them right here. You abuse them. Look, he abused me right here. And they black and white think, and basically everyone eventually is going to be a horrible, horrible person, just like their abuser. Eventually, you're just as bad as their abuser. And we do that when we get really discarded and really hurt by the narcissist, and then we kind of start black and white thinking, is everyone a narcissist? Am I a narcissist? Is this person a narcissist or not? You know, we start doing that. But the borderline, woof, man, wow. Oh. And they don't know how to communicate anything, right? They're so passive aggressive. They're so codependent. Everything you do means something to them. Everything you do, you didn't even hear them say something. Now you're silent treatment. Now you ignore them. Whatever it is, they feel that you're responsible for everything they go through. You stop fixing and taking care of them. Now you're abusing them. You're neglecting them. You're doing something. And they will just go, and they don't know how to, they'll just go and tell everyone, my boyfriend did this, my girlfriend does this, so bad, they treat me like bad, they're never there for me. And they just want attention from the next person instead of telling their partner. That's one smear cam. The other one is the sociopath who wants everyone to hate you and you die in their name. They want you to kill yourself in their name. That's the sociopathic smear campaign. That's what you see mostly out in society, where you'll see the one person being loud that you don't know, telling everyone that they don't know how bad this person is. Real public attacks. So anyone that says bad things about people is a piece of shit. And I'll say it to them. How's that? We don't talk bad about people, period. So how do you know if it's a smear campaign? They're talking bad about them. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Not at all. Shut up. You need help, go get help. This is something bothering you, go talk to a therapist, life coach. Don't blurt it out on Facebook. Don't make YouTubes saying, oh, this person's so bad, this person's bad. Look, I just want you to know that this person's bad, so you do something to them. Horrible shit. Horrible, horrible shit. And people are taking their own lives from it all the time. And it's going on right now in this community even. There are people who are acting like they're here to help you while they're trashing other people in the community, because all they really do care about is their subscriber count. Okay? Thank you. I hope that answers your question. Please let me know if it doesn't. Matthias, I think you say. I'm sorry if I get it wrong. Hey, David, thank you so much for these videos. I have a question for you. I've just ended a relationship with a girl, and I'm trying to understand what happened. I'm trying to figure out if she is a narc or BPD. I've watched many of your videos, and we're very eye-opening. Yet here's my doubt. She used to cut herself in her adolescence, and she has profound identity issues, especially with her sexuality. That can make me think she is a BPD. But she also played games with my head, absolutely aware of what she was doing. She doesn't seem to do that because she wanted attention or was just afraid of me leaving her. She just seemed to enjoy messing with me and making me feel angst. I would love your opinion on this. Thank you. I don't like questions like this too much, because I'm not a doctor, and even if I was, I wouldn't be sitting here telling you what disorder they have. That'd be like kind of diagnosing people. I can say what my opinion is because I'm not a doctor, but I don't want to damn people. I don't want you to use that and go tell them and all this stuff, and I don't know if you're telling me the right information or any of that stuff, right? Going by what you are telling me, she has more borderline traits. Okay? You're asking me, well, then that contradicts because she likes to just do this. No. She's exploiting you. People with personality disorders tend to, most do, almost all exploit others. What is exploitation? That's using someone, well, we're exploiting people, so we're exploiting a person. We usually exploit objects. We exploit objects because they have a purpose. They serve us It's something they provide for us, and we exploit that object for it. And that's fine, right? I exploit this. I use the shit out of this. When I'm mad, I even hit it hard. And when this is done, I will throw this away. And for now, all it does for me is serve a purpose, and that's stapling my papers. That's it. I exploit the crap out of this thing. Do we do that to people? No. Is she doing it? Yes. She exploits people, which means she objectifies them and treats them like objects, okay? And that is what people do with personality disorders. CPTSD used to be, I strongly believe people for many years in the past had been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder when in fact all they had was CPTSD. And I think something that really separates those two is exploitation. Hope that answers your question. Thank you. I also just made 2 videos just last weekend, just over a week ago. A week ago this last Saturday, and a week ago this last Sunday. So a week ago, last Saturday, last Sunday, I made a video on going through all the diagnostic traits of narcissistic personality disorder and then all the traits of borderline personality disorder, just for this reason, for you to help all of you decide if someone in your family has one of those disorders, okay? So I strongly recommend checking out those videos. Well, I have a whole playlist on borderline personality disorder. I'm actually going to start making more videos about it because people just keep asking me to. People really want me to. So I have a whole playlist. If you know where playlists are, go to my front of my page on my channel and you'll see playlists. Go to it and you'll see borderline personality disorder. All kinds of videos about it that I hope will help you. Let me know, okay? Keep asking questions. And that's it, guys. That's all the questions for the Q&A this Monday. Thank you all for helping and asking and providing assistance to others too. I see a lot of love down in the comment section. I really like to see that. It's really nice to see you guys kind of come together. And again, that's what this channel's for, okay? I want this to be a source of information, a source of validation, a source of some kind of love too, okay? Lots of love to give out here and down there. There is lots of lovely people that watch these. Thank you guys. Always love yourself first. I'll see you next week, okay? Ask questions. See you guys later. Bye.